the way I'm talking to you now, you know, unless I'm trying to defend myself against an allegation or I'm trying to address something negative.
Yeah, they hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight.
Oh, what's up, guys? Man, listen, I've been having the craziest craving, knowing that I can't really eat it right now, but I've been having a taste for barbecue. Barbecue ribs, barbecue chicken, something that's on the grill. Y'all know how that is. Like, you can eat chicken from Popeyes or KFC, but it's nothing like having it on the grill. So I decided, I've been in my new home, man, for probably about 4.5 months now. Even though that we got grills out by the pool area, every time I go out to the pool area, especially on the weekends, because everybody's off work, we have 2 humongous gas grills out by the pool. But when I go out there on the weekends, it's full, it's packed. Everybody's out there cooking. So I was like, well, you know what? I haven't had a barbecue grill since I left my old place several months ago. So I decided to go ahead, come to Walmart. Y'all know which is my favorite mall, and find myself a barbecue grill so I can make my own barbecue. Not only that, guys, it's been so hot out here in Texas that you have to wait until the evening to actually do stuff. So as far as like outside events, like cooking and swimming and stuff. Now, if I go to the pool area through the weekday to put something on the grill, it's just too hot during the daytime. So if I wait till the evening and go out to the pool, there's so many people out there cooking, you can never get a grill. So I'm just gonna just buy me a little small, little cheap grill for my little patio area or my little area, so I can be able to have my own barbecue. And hopefully today, if I do find a grill, I'm gonna be barbecuing today. So I'm looking for the grill section, guys. So I'm gonna turn this off because of this music they're playing. It's extremely loud. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, we must be getting close. Look, when you start seeing this right here, you know that you're getting close to your mark. So we're gonna keep looking. I think we are close. The grill I'm looking for is not gonna be an expensive one because there's really no need for me to get a big grill. This is just something for my little personal space. I'm getting close. Oh. They have a little small grill right there. That might be one of the ones I might want to get. Let's see if they got more. Oh, they got them right here in the boxes. So you got to actually put these together. These are really small, but these are small enough for what I'm going to be using it for. It's not bad right here. So this is the box. These are only 24 bucks at Walmart. So there's actually a model grill right here. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. I don't want to get people on my camera. But this is an actual model grill right here. This is the model of the grill that I'm actually looking at getting. So let's see what it's offering. Okay, you got to put these together too, obviously. Oh, wow. That looks like that's about big enough for a slab of ribs and a couple pieces of chicken or something. So I kind of want something just a little bit bigger than that, but this is actually not bad. And then, like, this time of year is where I actually can barbecue the most because the weather starts to change. Like, the months with the R's are in them. You guys know how I am when I say the months with the R's, which means those are usually months where the weather starts to change, starts to cool off a little bit. So let me look at this grill again. I don't know about y'all, man, but I hate assembling stuff. I hate assembling grills, man, and putting stuff together. But that's just being lazy. So I think they got a whole bunch of them too, man. I seen a grill I wanted a while back when I was here, but I don't think they have them anymore. And the grills I was looking at were already put together. But I think for me, just being that it's just me, this probably would be perfect. It's just weird because this top actually comes off. But maybe it won't really be that hard to put together. Looks like I'm only looking at, what? Putting the legs together. These screw in. The little wheels go on the back. No, man, you know what? Let me get this one more time. I may just go with this grill. The hell with it. Very small little grill. I don't think I'm having any huge plans as far as big barbecue parties, because if I did, it would take me forever to cook for my guests, wouldn't it? You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these boxes. So this is a 17.5-inch charcoal grill. So you can put 16 burgers, cooking capacity, 16 burgers. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with one of these and grab a bag of charcoal and some lighter fluid. But before I do that, I'm actually gonna walk around a little bit so that I can see anything else I might wanna get. Okay guys, I got this barbecue grill right here. I looked at this very close. It says this barbecue grill right here, this is the same one that I found for 24 bucks, the 17.5-inch. It says this grill takes 30 minutes or less to actually put together. And then I got the charcoal, the grill expert. So I actually got the matching. So I got I guess the people who made this grill, expert grill, it's upside down. Oh no, it's not, expert grill. So this grill is made by Expert Grill, and the charcoal was made by Expert Grill. And then I got the lighter fluid that's made by Expert Grill. So now, there's only one thing your boy is missing, meat to put on the grill. So, we're probably going to get, I got some chicken wings in the freezer, but they are like 100% frozen. So I may get a pack that's not frozen. Just one pack is all I need. And you know what? I actually like the ones that's all flat. See that? These are all flats. These are the ones I think I'm gonna go with. Versus the whole wings. I'm gonna get the ones that's already been chopped down to flats. And, okay, here's a pack. It said like $1 more, but these are already unthawed. Okay, these got the flats and the legs with it, or the flats and the drum. So we're gonna go with these. That's the only pack of chicken that I'm getting because I have a lot of chicken. Now we're gonna see if we can find some ribs. See if we can find some ribs. As you guys know, I've been trying to really stay away from ribs and stuff for a while because of my teeth. But now it's time. I can't hold back no more, guys. God, look at the rib section, man. They've been drained. They've been drained. I'm looking for the Louisiana, not Louisiana, but the St. Louis style ribs. I don't see them. Now these are like my favorite right here. But for the small grill I got, I want to get like the smaller slabs of ribs. So here's some right here. These are the Smithfields, which is probably not too bad. Man, look, they got a baby slab, man, for $6.15. Ooh, if I can find a couple that size right there, I'll be in there. I'll be in there. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get your butt in this cart. Let's see here. We have another one. We said we're going to do just the ribs and the chicken wings. And I might have a cabbage at home. I'm not for sure. I may have a cabbage at home. Here's another small slab for $9 and some change. So that's that, man. I actually got done faster than I thought I would. I didn't really need a whole lot of stuff because, again, this is just something for a quick little Sunday meal. I'm not for sure if I got a cabbage, guys. I love cabbage. You know what? I don't think I have a cabbage at home, but I have so many green vegetables in the cabinet. I think we're gonna go ahead and utilize the green vegetables that I have at home in the cabinet. And I'm just gonna make the ribs, the chicken, and some type of green vegetables, probably green beans or maybe broccoli or something. Something really simple. The longest part of the meal was gonna be the ribs because I'll have to be outside. But both of my garages are like there's a lot of shade, so I'm gonna have to move one of my cars to set the grill up. But now I'm finna pay for this stuff, go home and put this grill together. Guys, I was gonna do like the assembly part of me putting a little barbecue grill together, but I hate assembling stuff, man. I would rather take stuff, well, let me say this. I would rather unassemble stuff. I hope I said that right. Unassemble stuff than assemble stuff. I hate reading directions. So in this case, I got the barbecue grill. I laid the direction out. It had a bunch of little screws and stuff. And on the box, it said 30 minutes or less to put the grill together. So I got it all together and everything. So it really wasn't all that hard, but I did cheat. I said, screw the directions. I just looked at the box and put it together. So here's the box right here. I put everything back inside the box as it had came. And I got it sitting in my front room. So the grill was all fixed up. I put all the stuff back in the box so I can throw this in the trash can without having a whole bunch of different stuff all over the place. And right here is my grill. This is the grill right here. Now, this is not like the other grills that's more expensive that has like the little hinges on it. This one, the lid actually comes off rather than fold back. So now that I got the grill together, I'm going to take this downstairs and probably pop one of my garages open and get it ready for my first barbecue at the new house. You guys know I have not barbecued since I've lived into this house right here. I went to the store and bought barbecue that's already pre-made, but this will be my first time actually cooking barbecue at my house. And right here, I have the ribs I bought earlier. I went ahead and seasoned them up. I got 2 of the small slabs. I wanted the St. Louis style ribs, but I just went with these. I done threw the packages away already. I went with these right here. You guys probably wondering what the seasoning is on these ribs. This is strictly 100% lemon pepper. I use this lemon pepper seasoning right here that I bought a while back from, I think it was Walmart or H-E-B, one or the other. But I was gonna make the chicken wings, but I'm thinking to myself, that's a lot of meat right there for just me. So we're gonna go with just these 2 slabs of ribs right here. These are skinny enough to go on this grill, and I'm gonna make some type of green vegetable with those today. So I am going to go ahead and take this grill downstairs. I'm gonna set it up somewhere and pop open one of those garages, and I'm gonna throw some meat on the grill and have my first barbecue, guys. Okay, guys, so I am back. I got the meat on the grill and smelling pretty damn good. So today I'm doing something I've never actually did since I've been here. I'm actually sitting in my garage, well, one of my garages today, because I put my meat on the grill and I got like a little shade spot outside my front door where I'm actually able to sit in the garage and just chill. And I played basketball in my garage with my son, Dion, before, and we did like a lot of stuff out here playing in the garage, like little remote cars and stuff like that. But this is my first time actually just taking it in since I lived here. Man, I've been here almost 4 months. Well, has it been 4 months? Let's see. June, July, August. Yes, so just shy of 4 months I've been here. And this is my first time actually sitting in the garage. Got me a little Mountain Dew out here. I got my little sweat towel sitting on my lap, and I got my grill going. I'm gonna show you guys the meat in a second. So it wasn't actually too bad, but when a lot of people think that there's like a special art to barbecuing, just like they think that there's some type of special art to doing YouTube, but it's not. All you have to do is just study your craft, man, like with barbecue. So when I first started like putting meat on the grill, I was really scared, but the whole key to putting the meat on the grill, people pour the lighter fluid over the charcoal coils and they light the grill immediately. You can't do that. When you pour that lighter fluid on the grill, you have to let that lighter fluid soak inside those coals for, some people say 10 minutes. I let mine soak for like 20, 25 minutes to make sure that they soak into those coals real good. Because if you light it, that lighter fluid is just sitting on top of those coals and it's gonna go out instantly. So the problem that I had earlier was, since this is my first time using this new grill, I poured the lighter fluid on top of the coals, 20, 25, 30 minutes. I lit the grill And after about 10 minutes of the grill running, or the flames, you always let the flames die out, then put the lid back on for a little bit without anything on it to let the temperature of the grill come up. Then you put your meat on. I put the meat on after about 20 minutes after the flames went out, and then I put the lid on it immediately. I came back out like 15 minutes to check the meat, and it was like like the grill just cooled off. So what I did was I took the top off the grill for about 10 minutes and let that heat come right back up, and boom, we in business now. So there's really no big art to barbecuing, man. You just have to really know what you're doing. And then I use YouTube as a reference because people still reach out to me as far as like how to do YouTube videos, how to get it started and stuff, what things you need, what tools you need. And believe it or not, guys, right to this very day, a lot of people still vlog from their cell phones. You guys may not believe this, but I know somebody who got like 3 million followers on YouTube, and they still use their iPhone to vlog videos. Some people don't realize that some of the best quality when it comes to YouTube videos are from my iPhone, believe it or not. You don't have to go out and spend money on cameras and stuff immediately. I mean, at some point, if you're gonna do like vlogs and stuff, you're gonna have like multiple angles, then I would suggest going out, buying equipment. And then as a YouTuber, you wanna constantly upgrade your equipment. It doesn't mean when a brand new camera comes out that you have to run out and buy the new camera as soon as it comes out. Like most people, like when the new iPhones come out, people immediately run out and get the same iPhone. I mean, they run out and they get a new iPhone, but they all do the same thing. You call, you text, they take pictures, and people don't realize everything is in your settings. You can go get an iPhone 10 right now or an iPhone 12 right now, and it all depends on the angle of how you take that picture. You're gonna have the same exact quality. So that's one thing about like doing YouTube and stuff. You don't have to always run out and get the new stuff that comes out. It just means that it's the newer stuff that came out. I went from believe it or not, I still use an iPhone 12, guys. I use an iPhone 12 Pro, and it does the same exact thing that an iPhone 14 does, man. So I'd rather just like, I keep my updates on all the time on my phone, so that way I'm always getting all of the latest updates. So I'm just not one of those guys that's going to run out and just cash out on a new iPhone just because they came out with a new iPhone. But for the people who's making them iPhones are very rich, because you got people waiting for the iPhone 15 to come out if it's not already out. But anyway, I want to show you this meat real quick, guys. You guys can see that. Okay. I'll set that on the ground. This is the only thing about this grill, like it doesn't have like the hinge on it where you can like, basically open it up without setting a thing on the ground and stuff. So this actually cooks pretty good. It's a little smaller grill. It's a cheaper grill, and people think that you need like a very expensive grill just to make meat, but you honestly really don't, man. As long as that the temperature on your grill was right, you're gonna be good. Trust me. You don't always have to buy expensive stuff just to have a better result. So this is the new grill, guys, and this is my first time using this grill. And again, I am really, really happy. Now I will say this is the smallest grill that I've ever had. When I moved from my old house to my new house, I had another grill, but when I moved, I ended up leaving it in the backyard, because when I did my walkthrough at this new place, I seen that they had grills already out by the pool area. So I did my walkthrough at the place that I'm currently living in now. I didn't really see a reason at the time for me to go out and cash out on another grill, because when I did the walkthrough initially, the first thing I seen by the pool, I said, well, whoa, they have gas grills out here. Now, I do not like, I'm not gonna lie, my children, and I'm not just speaking of the Prince family, all of my children seem to love gas grills. I just, like, I'll eat gas grill meat, but I'd rather have that original charcoal taste, that I grew up off of. It's like buying Coca-Cola. Like, you can go out and buy all kind of Coca-Cola now, and Pepsi's cherry, strawberry, nothing is like the original. So, I've grown accustomed to using charcoal grills. Now, a lot of people will lead you guys to believe the bigger the grill, the better the meat, but that's not true. The bigger the grill means more meat that you can put on the grill at one time. But basically what I was saying, because I'm kind of all over the place, is that I did leave my grill at my old spot before I moved, and I had every opportunity to bring it with me, but I left it there thinking that I wouldn't need it. But as time went on, as I started being more outgoing in a new area that I lived in, because when I first moved here, I didn't really go out to the pool area a lot. I didn't really mingle with I still don't mingle with anybody over here. I just stay to myself because I find you want people out of your business, just stay to yourself. And so since I've moved in this area, I have met some wonderful people. I got some really awesome neighbors too, I really do. But going out to the pool area, it's like they have gas grills out there. And then like I said in the earlier the video when I was at Walmart, like, I'm not gonna say that you have to fight to get to a grill out by the pool, but it's like, I'd really rather just make my own meat at home and then go out by the pool later on and enjoy it. And I'm gonna tell you, my pool area, I'm not bragging, but it's lit, man, it's lit. Like every time I go out there, there's some type of huge event going on out there. So my son Akeem, which brings me to my next topic. My son Akeem has been talking about coming to Texas. He wants to bring my grandchildren and his little family down here. So I said, well, you know, as you guys know, he just had a birthday that was September 3rd. But I was telling him that, you know, who knows when he comes down, maybe we can do like a little pool party out by the pool, like, you know, where I can put some meat on the grill and stuff, and we can just do it, you know, do it up while he's here. So that's something that I'm really, really excited about. But I have not used any other grills out there by the pool. Now, when I first started barbecuing, I used to always think like for instance, this grill right here, it's a little cheap, little small grill that costs under 30 bucks. But I bet you I can use this grill at least 50 to maybe 100 times before I have to get another grill. But this grill doesn't have one of those temperature setting things on it, like the little temperature dial that shows you like if it's at 200 or 300 or 400 when to put the meat on and stuff like that. But I went with this grill because I've been barbecuing for so many years now that I kind of know when the meat's done and when it's ready to come off. I pretty much know if it's hot enough for the meat to, you know, start cooking when I can turn it over and stuff. But you can really just go with any type of grill as long as that you know what you're doing. Now, if I didn't have a grill out by the pool area, I probably would have went with a bigger grill than this. But I don't have a lot of company. I'm one of those people, even though I do social media, I pretty much just stay to myself. I don't really deal with too many people at all. But anyway, I ain't gonna make this video too much longer, guys. Y'all see, I am sweating. Sweating like I'm sweating like hell. I'll just put it that way. I'm not gonna make this video very long, man. I just wanted to show you guys like what I was cooking today, what I'm doing. This is Sunday. More like a down day for me. I don't really do a whole lot through the weekend. You know, honestly, I don't do a lot of stuff through the weekday, but I do like go out to like different places just to look around. I like to go to like museums and stuff like that. But with the weather being so hot out here in Houston, man, it's like you can't really do anything. And I've seen a lot of people recently say, Mr. Cryer, when you gonna come with a fishing video? We miss your fishing videos. We miss those vlogs out there. It's too hot. I'm gonna give you guys a prime example. What's today? Sunday. So Friday night, I went to Top Golf. And it was maybe 9:30 when I went to Top Golf. Now, mind you, 9:30 at night, that's not late, but it's late enough. I get out there, man, everybody is sweating. It was so freaking hot. Like, as I was golfing, my arms were sweaty and everything. So this weather is too crazy to be out there fishing. So that's something that I'm hoping I'll be able to do soon. We are in the months with the R's in them, as I said earlier. Normally what comes with the months with the R's in them is normally cooler temperatures, cooler weather, if not colder. I know some states are actually colder right now. Well, cooler right now, maybe 70, 75. But here in Houston, it's like over 100 today. And I think for like the next 7 to 10 day forecast, it's gonna be all triple digits. But, and I'm not even gonna say I'm ready for it. I hate this heat, man. I hate it, I hate it. But I'm sure when it gets cold, I'm gonna be saying I hate this cold too. But anyway, I don't wanna make this long, man, but I love you guys, man. You know, you guys know I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos on the Pryor family because I have something else going on right now. You know, I told you guys I was starting something else, and you know, that's what I'm doing. So I'm pretty much working every day through the week. And then on the weekends, like, you know, like I said, this is my downtime, and I do have a lot of stuff going on, like, that's off of YouTube, as you guys already know. I had discussed this a while back. I was going to be trying to do different things outside of YouTube because YouTube is changing. For those of y'all who have not noticed, a lot of changes is coming to YouTube, man. A whole lot of changes. And so if this is a place where I had all of my eggs in one basket at one time. Like, just real quick, I'm gonna give you guys like a rundown. When I first quit my job in 2019 and I moved down here to Texas, YouTube was like my source of income. I was like, okay, I still got, well, when I moved here, you know, I had knew that when I turned 62, that I got a pension coming, my retirement. But I also knew that I wasn't going to be eligible for my pension until several years down the line. And so when I left my job and moved out here, I knew that I had 12, 13 years before I turned 62. Now I'm 53. I have like 8.5, 9 years before I turn 62, and I'm eligible to start drawing my pension. However, I decided to put all my eggs in one basket. He said, okay, this YouTube stuff is going pretty good. I'm making money over here. I'm able to pay some bills and take care of my responsibilities. But then I would say, like, over the last 2 years, you have to, man, in order to get views on YouTube, you have to really, like, you have to do some really, really crazy stuff, man. Well, guys, these ribs is just about there, guys. I only got a couple more turns, but what I did was I actually took the lid off this time because, as you guys can see by the flames, not the flames, I keep saying flames, but y'all can see the smoke is not coming out the way that it was earlier, which means I'm gonna have to let the coals breathe a little bit. And I'm gonna let you guys see this, so I'm gonna try to keep the camera running long enough so you guys can see the flame, the smoke start to come back up, so you guys can see that the grill is starting to get back reheated again. Again, you have to keep taking the lid off of it, because if my grill had one of those temperature dial settings on it, I could actually see when the grill's cooling off, but I don't. But like I said earlier, experience tells me that when you don't see that steam or smoke coming out the grill, that it's actually needs that the lid has to come off of it. Now, they do have this vent right here. This little vent right here, you can adjust this little vent right here, but if you have it all the way closed, it would actually kill the flame and kill the smoke too. So that's why you have to have it open a little bit and let you guys see and actually adjust. So while we're waiting on the flame, while we're waiting on the smoke to come back up, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the meat over, let you guys see what it's looking like so far. Look at them ribs, man. These bad boys is looking scrumptious. Bianca's probably gonna see this video. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about Bianca. She really loves ribs. And we have not had a barbecue in a couple months. Well, I haven't barbecued at their house in a couple months because it's been so hot outside. So when they see this video, I'm probably gonna be getting a phone call saying, Dad, really? Really? So, this is what I get for buying cheap tongs. Kind of push it down so they'll snap back in place. There we go. Yeah, I got the cheapest tongs that you can buy from Dollar Tree, but I'm going to eventually get the regular tongs that's metal. This is how you know that the meat is close to getting done. I turned this over and the meat is already starting to tear right there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's starting to tear. So we're going to let that go for a second and let that flame come back up so I can finish talking to you guys about what I was saying earlier. What I was saying earlier, because I had a phone call I had to take. YouTube, guys, when the rules start to change on YouTube, it means you have to start changing with it. It's like taking an animal out of one environment and putting them in a whole different environment that they're not used to. You have to learn to adapt. And so when I be trying to tell people be always DMing me, asking me questions about like how to get more views on YouTube, man. Like I said, things have changed. Like you're not going to get the views that you used to get. And I realized that like you have to go with the wave. And YouTube has changed so much. And again, you guys have no idea that they have more changes coming this November. And then every January 1st, they have new changes coming. And so I was like, well, you know, since I quit my job and came down here, you know, I didn't want to start losing my income like that. Like not all of my income, even though that the income for this channel had went down significantly. I didn't want to just lose all of my income without trying something different. And so that's what made me decide to start doing other things outside of YouTube. Like I hear a lot of people say, well, I got businesses outside of YouTube, but really they don't. Some people really don't. They say they do, but they really don't. Me, I started to doing the Facebook stuff over on Facebook. It worked for me, and it's working very well. I am really happy, guys. But I know that that could change, just like YouTube has changed. And so I went ahead and branched out into something that's completely off of social media, which is getting me into food business, selling food. And I do know this right here for a fact. You know, no matter how big people get, no matter how old people get, no matter how young people are going to eat food. And the food business is nothing like social media, where, you know, you got to hope that your video really smacks to make money off of it. In the food business, people have to eat. And that's something that you never have to worry about changing on or off of social media. But every day I wake up, I'm always trying to find like different things that I can come up with, different ideas. And these ideas don't come from anyone. These are like my ideas. Like with the food thing, that was no one's idea but mine, because the food truck has always been a passion of mine. It's always been something that I wanted to do, venture out and try. And even before I had started taking YouTube serious, when I was working a full-time job, I was still thinking about the food, but it wasn't like a food truck. It was going to be like a bait and tackle shop where I sold fish out of. That was always a passion of mine. I used to always tell myself, my 401k, when my 401k got to like 200,000, maybe like 150, $200,000, I said, well, I can get this little business off the ground and take some money out of my 401k and invest that money into a seafood place or a bait and tackle shop where I actually sold not only bait and tackle out of, but also fried fish. And I said, I can use this as a tool until I retire at age 62. And then instead, I end up quitting that job and I end up, you know, doing YouTube, which, you know, YouTube is still good, guys. Don't get me wrong. Because things have changed on YouTube, don't mean that YouTube is not good. YouTube is still really good. It's still a lot of money to be made. And I still make a pretty decent salary on YouTube. It's not what I used to make, but that's what forced me to go and try different stuff on different platforms that work for me. But I also asked myself, you know, how long am I going to be able to do what I do now? Because like the rules are changing all the time. So you go from one platform to the next platform, don't mean that the rules is going to change. But anyway, guys, I said I was going to end this video earlier, man, but I don't get a chance to always sit down and talk to you guys, man, the way I'm talking to you now, you know, unless I'm trying to defend myself against an allegation or I'm trying to address something negative. And sometimes, you know, it's good to just sit back and just vibe with y'all, man. Just let y'all see what I'm doing on my down day, on my relaxing day. So I hope that you guys did enjoy the video. Thank you for everyone. For some reason, I've been getting a whole lot of DMs. And when I say a lot of DMs, I don't mean like, hey, Mr. Crier, I want to date you. No, I've been getting a whole lot of positive DMs, man. But anyway, guys, I love y'all. If you guys made it this far in the video, man, I want to say I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to give you guys one more look at the meat. You guys see the the smoke's starting to come back up. And if I get a little closer, you can see the coals are starting to turn a little bit orange now, which means everything is starting to heat back up the way it is supposed to. So I think we got one more good turn of this meat, and then it'll be ready to come off the grill. But what I was trying to show you guys earlier, when you can flip the meat like this, let me just do this real quick. These little cheap tongs, I'm never using these again. I'm throwing these away after this. When you can flip that meat like that and you see like a little small tear, that meat is just about done. Now you can also, like, you can get the ribs done to this point right here, which means about, let's say 80-85% done. Most people would take them off the grill at this point, put them in aluminum foil and put them in the oven. And you know, a lot of people do it differently, or some people just cook them until they're completely tender. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to cook these all the way until they're tender. So I would say in about another hour and 45 minutes, I'm going to be taking these off. And as you guys see, the daylight is starting to disappear. So I've actually been out here for a while, but I'm going to go ahead and end this video off. But if you guys enjoyed this video and you guys want to see more cooking videos with the Cryer family, me, Damian Cryer, drop a comment in the comment section down below. And you know your way gonna make it happen. But until next time, I love you guys, man. Don't forget to go follow me on the Damian Cryer prank channel, which is right here on YouTube. Also go follow me on the Cryer family, which is on Facebook. I drop every single day on both of those channels over there, man. So go on over, follow me, smash that like button while you're over there enjoying those videos. But until next time, I love all of you guys. Gang.